Hello, good evening. I was trying to come up with a nickname for all of you, and I was like, Nesticles, but I don't know how that would go over. Like, what's a funny word for an NES fan? NES nerds or something, I don't know. Anyway, hi folks, how are you guys doing? Can you hear me okay? I'm going to turn on the game audio, because this music's actually kind of cool. This background music is kind of cool. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I had to feature DOA Hitman's comment, blepqua, something or other. The numerics is pretty great. The numerics. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty good. That's the name of my next writing group. Sound test is solid. Excellent. Thank you. I don't even have to ask anymore. Good to see you all. I see Eldiner here was first, and Richard was second. If he says my timing today was on point. Welcome, Richard. Ron Mower is on fire. Hi, Ron Mower. How are you? And then Eldiner asks a very good question. So if the game is called Garry Kitchen's BattleTank, shouldn't it go under G? The title of this game, so on the title screen, it's just called BattleTank, and this is designed by Garry Kitchen, right? It's an ongoing question, though, isn't it? I believe when I streamed A Boy and His Blob, I did that in the Bees. I didn't do it under David Crane's A Boy and His Blob. And then there's some games that have titles that are on the title screen but not on the cartridge. So like 3D WorldRunner is actually called the 3D Battles of WorldRunner, which would also probably affect its placement in the alphabet. And then the problem with this game, BattleTank, is I could not decide if BattleTank was one word or two, because on the game label, it's two words. It's split up over two lines, and I kept seeing it referenced as BattleTank as two words, but on the title screen, it's BattleTank one word. And I actually saw Garry Kitchen tweeting about the game with the Indie Gamer chick, who is the reason why I own this cartridge. She did her IGC versus NES a couple years ago, and she gave this game a good review. She liked it, and I picked it up later that month. So it was like $10. And when they were talking about it, they referred to it as BattleTank, just one word. So I decided, I originally had it in my title for the stream as two words, and then I changed it to one word. So those are the nerdy things I have to think about when I'm streaming. And yes, I did wonder about the Garry Kitchen's part of it. Zombie, hello, let's go. And I do like the numerics. I think that's a really cool title. Hey numerics, let me try it out. Yeah, I know Nesticle is the name of an old NES emulator. I was there when the Ancient Magic was written, Eldiner. I'm doing well, Ron Moore. I hope you're doing well. I hope all of you are doing well. Garry, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Oh, you thought it was some weird endorsement. Yeah, it's two R's. Garry Kitchen, who I believe was part of the Simpsons NES games, right? With Acclaim. Anyway, hi folks. Yeah, so this game looks like it might be okay. I kind of like the music. I'm digging the music. I did want to pop over and read some of the manual, because actually this was kind of interesting. So it is titled Garry Kitchen's BattleTank. And let me pop over to the manual real quick here, which I did set up, and somehow is now not showing up for some weird reason. Let's try that again. Oh, because the thing changed. Hold on a second. Try that again. There we go. So this actually has like a whole little thing on the first page here about Garry Kitchen. So Garry Kitchen, the author of BattleTank, has been designing video games since 1979. This game came out in 1990. His first games were the landmark Atari 2600 version of Donkey Kong, and his original creation, Keystone Capers, also for the 2600. I have yet to play that one. Garry's other products for Activision include Designer's Pencil and Garry Kitchen's Game Maker, both for the Commodore 64, so that's something for you to look into, Eldiner. His work on these titles led to his being named 1985's Video Game Designer of the Year by Computer Entertainer magazine. For the NES, Garry has worked on Destination Earthstar, which seems like an interesting game, but I think lots of people have said it's kind of boring. I kind of looked into it in comparing it to Starluster, Stealth ATF, and A Boy and His Blob, Absolute Entertainment's award-winning first release. And then, as of this writing, in 1990, Garry currently serves as president and CEO of Absolute Entertainment, Inc. So anyway, that's kind of cool, you know, to have like a little tribute to the game author when a lot of the times you don't really know who programmed your NES game, especially if they were coming out of Japan. It was a very different approach, I guess, in the West in terms of games being attributed to their creators. Like, so you get to the point of like David Crane's A Boy and His Blob, you know. So this looks like it's got some interesting tank controls, haha. And I may come back to this later on when I forget how to play this. But steer the tank, increase the speed holding up in B, decreasing speed hold down in B. That seems straightforward. Reversing direction. View the map, press the star button, select a new weapon, select. Fire is A. Lower the cannon is just the up arrow, okay. To raise the cannon or weapons, press the down arrow. Oh, to lower, oh, interesting. To lower them, you press up, and to raise them, you press down. Okay, and then to pause is A and B at the same time. All right, so we're gonna check this thing out pretty soon. Let me switch back over here. Yeah, an NES About the Author section, I approve, right? If he's on Twitter, someone should ask if the rumor about Coleco purposely gimping the 2600 and Intellivision ports of Donkey Kong is true. So, he is on Twitter, and he's talked about the Donkey Kong port, which is actually within the limitations of the game, of the console and of the time, is actually pretty cool looking. He's talked about, I think the problem was a very short development time and some limitations placed upon it. He's got a book, actually, Eldiner. He's got a book about it. So probably check that out. Need software to be weird and edgy like Nesticle again. You control the UI with a severed hand, and yeah. He's actually working on a new emulator, a new NES emulator that's supposed to be extremely hardware intensive in order to make a cycle accurate software recreation of the NES. So different from an FPGA, all done in software, but you need a very powerful computer to do it. I think it's like Metal NES or something is what he's calling it. Somebody was tweeting about it probably a month or two ago. So he's still around and working on NES stuff, which has been pretty well emulated by now. So, you know, I'm not sure what frontiers there are exactly in NES emulation, but there you have it. So yeah, hope y'all are doing well. Hey, Armpoli, how are you? I'm doing okay. How's it going with Demon Sword? I think is what you're playing. I played a little bit of Demon Sword, and I did start to figure out how to play it when I did it on my weekly stream. So it was a while ago. And there's something to like there, but it is a little bit mystifying. It's kind of a strange game, like I think you pointed out in your tweets. But I'm glad you're getting back to streaming and everything. I was wondering what kind of computer you picked up, whether you'd just gotten something that was like good enough for streaming, or if you kind of went like high end. Because when I replaced my laptop last year, I ended up going with like a full-on gaming laptop, so that I could actually play more current PC games, and as well as not worry about whether or not I could stream with it, because my old computer was like starting to choke on streams. You got to the final boss, you think. Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? That you don't really know. But my last stream was dropping Smash Brothers. I did not win. I really want to do some multiplayer streams at some point where people in the stream can join me, but I don't do those types of things often. Oh, you got a Dell XPS. Those are pretty cool. I've definitely come close to getting an XPS. When I got my last laptop, it was between the XPS and the Asus Aspire. No, yeah, I think the Aspire. Like I ended up getting an Ultrabook, but the XPSs that have those like very thin bezels are really sweet looking. So that should be pretty good for most gaming that you want to do, but certainly good enough for NES stuff. The rumor goes that Coleco purposely made the 2600 and Intellivision ports of DK bad to make the ColecoVision port look better. I'm not sure if that's true. I don't recall that story, but definitely check out Garry's book. Not technically a gaming PC will hold up to find a game. All you need is for it to run OBS without like crunching, right? Tempted to do a drop-in Jackbox Party Pack stream. Oh, that would be fun. I've done some Jackbox Party with some friends. During the pandemic, we did. We're still in a pandemic, I know, but during the height of the pandemic, when we were all trapped at home, I did some pandemic party games with folks. And Jackbox Party. Some of the games are cool, and some of them are kind of annoying. But anyway, happy Wednesday, folks. So I had a glorious, like, maybe 30 minutes today where I was completely free of deadlines as far as my writing stuff goes. I turned in a thing that took me a lot longer than I had hoped it would, but nobody was asking for it, so it was kind of a loose deadline. And I think I ended up turning it in about a month after I started working on it, and that seems reasonable to me for something that's kind of like an open-ended thing. Then half an hour later, or so, my agent emailed me because we have another project that I'm going to put some pitches out for, and that's actually really great. Like, that's really good news. I really want to work on this project. I think it'll be really fun. I think I'll be very good at it, but now I have something to work on. So that's good news, but it's also like now I have deadlines again. But the deadlines are actually fairly reasonable. So anyway, I am fairly guilt-free about streaming tonight and going back to BattleKit 2 and doing some other streams when I can fit them in once we're past taxes. Not going to put the laptop through the ringer by any means. Just wanted something nice that will last several years. Yeah, that's the thing. My other laptop is still working. I still use it, for writing and stuff, some light stuff. But it lasted about 5 years, and then a series of Windows updates made it really useless for streaming, pretty much, and maybe OBS updates and things like that. Do I have enough left in the tank? We'll see. That was your day with school stuff, Richard? Yeah, it happens. No, Richard streamed on Twitch. Yeah, for no particular reason. And Arn Pulley is also on Twitch, and you guys should, you know what, Arn Pulley, I'm gonna make you a mod. You guys should drop your links, please. Arn Pulley, I love Arn Pulley streams. He's so laid back. He plays a lot of, he's playing through the NES library, and he writes really fantastic reviews of each of the games that he plays. And some of them are actually the most comprehensive walkthroughs for some of these games that you'll be able to find, like the review that he did for Space Shuttle Challenger, or whatever, Space Shuttle Challenge, was really helpful to me in figuring out how to play the game. And yeah, anyway, I can't say enough good things about Arn Pulley, except that I wish he was on YouTube. He is on YouTube. He uploads his videos to YouTube, like his full playthroughs. But he's got a nice community over on Twitch. There's a nice little retro community over on Twitch. My old computer I used daily for almost 9 years. Yeah, you are a mod, Arn Pulley, mainly so that you can post your link. And there's Richard's link as well. But yeah, I've been a little bit more free and loose with some of the modding lately. I was kind of picky for a while, and not to say that I'm not being picky now, but I want people to be able to post their links without any hassle, and I trust you guys. So anyway, we should probably press start to begin. So I'm actually not sure if you've played this one, Arn Pulley, yet. I didn't look for your review yet. Mission 1, from NATO Command to M1, NATO forces attack and destroy enemy resistance. Good luck. Thank you. All right, so, wow, okay. So that raises the cannon, that lowers the cannon, that fires it. This moves. Okay, and you just keep moving, I think, until you stop, until you slow down and stop. Okay, that's interesting. And then you can turn left and right. This looks really cool, actually. I like the layout here. Okay. And then there's a map, I think. No, that selects your weapon. Oh, so there's different weapons. Hold on. Oh, okay. I don't know if those are limited. Oh, those are limited. Whoops. Oh, okay. All right, I might have screwed something up here. Now I can't see anything. Good job. Good job, me. Good job, me. Okay, there we go. And then start is the map. And I think you can choose where you want to go. No? I thought you could choose where to go, but maybe not. Huh. No? I thought you could choose your target. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... What? You're supposed to hold down A and B to pause, which is what I did, but I also fired. All right, 1 second here. Absolutely on Poly. I really enjoy your streams. I'm sorry I don't get to catch them that often because they're late, which is also the reason why lots of people can't catch my streams. But I'm glad you're here, and I kind of love this HUD. It's profoundly unhelpful. Yeah, holy ambitious Batman. All right, let me switch over to the manual again real quick. I want to see something here. Main action takes place as seen from the driver's station of your M1. Here you select and fire your weapons. We come head-to-head against enemy convoys. Sight identification is at the top. Range of object in sight from tank. And then your gun is your angle of your cannon. Okay, so that's the top part of the HUD. Damage warning lights are on the left. Mission number, enemies remaining, is on the top right. Okay. Fuel gauge. Speedometer, yep. Compass, okay. Radar, sure. Message window. Weapons, remaining weapons, and your score. Okay. So the map screen, you use the map screen in two very important ways. Use it to move from point to point. Traveling great distances in the battle screen will take too long. Use it to identify the location of enemies, minefields, NATO headquarters, and other important sites. Here's what the symbols on the map screen stand for. Okay, so that little down thing, those are the enemy tanks. There's 3 of those. Those thingies up at the top are minefields, I believe. And that's pretty straightforward. But how do you move from point to point? Oh, you know what? I guess maybe because I am just in close proximity to them, I don't have to move anywhere else from here. So maybe that's how that works. I don't know. I'm trying to say the game is super ambitious looking for the time. Yes, first person tanks. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. I can tell right away this is not my kind of game, but also this looks pretty decent. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure this is my type of game yet either on Poly. You'd think being for... Oh, yes, you're right. That is working. Thank you, Richard. Oh, yep. Okay, so that works here too. Okay, look at that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, now that's too fast. Oh, slow down. Slow down. Slow down there, tank. Okay. All right, so thank you. That helped. That works on the map screen too. I didn't think it would. All right, so now the tank should be kind of nearby somewhere. I like the look of this a lot. I know they're probably up here, so I'm going to speed up a little bit. Oh, there's something's attacking me. Okay. Okay, hold on. I need to turn. I need to slow down, and I need to turn, and I need to fire at them. And I need to fire at them some more. Fire me, boy! Okay. I kind of like this. I kind of like this. Okay, there's another one. Okay, hold on. They're attacking me, though. Like, this looks really good. Alright, the controls take a little bit of getting used to. Like, having to... I mean, there are very limited buttons on the NES, so... Oh, I paused by accident there, okay. Okay, that's not working. Let's try this thing. Oh, hello. There we go. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, that's very interesting. I should slow down and turn some more. Like the scrolling is kind of cool. I wish the background was sort of parallax, but that's probably asking for a lot. Now I did look at I think in Twitter the indie gamer chick and Garry were tweeting about this and talking a little bit about how the math. Oh, there's another tank over here. It looks like. How the math was like really tricky. Like they ported this over from I guess the C64, and okay, he's basically on top of me. Let's stop and turn. And the math though translated well because they were both 6502 like assembly. Alright, I'm gonna go after this guy. Like in some ways, this is a little bit like just like a ground-based version of Star Luster, which I'm surprised to discover I'm actually really into. Star Luster is very cool. All right, let's see here. And I have no idea how many missions there are. Like the ground scrolling is pretty neat. Oh, here's another guy. Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Haha. All right. And then there's got to be another one somewhere. Where's the other one? Oh, back that way. Okay. Oh, I just looped around. Oh, hold on. No, 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 no. Don't go in the mines. Oh, God. Okay. Wow. That was close. All right. So they're going to be coming up pretty soon. Yeah, the controls are a little bit tricky just because every button is doing like more than one. There's a little bit heavy lifting going on here. Oh, okay. He's got to be like right here. Oh, there he is. Okay. So I'm finding that the gun is actually like pretty good. Uh-oh. Oh, it overheats. That's interesting. Yes! Alright, I think we did it. Alright, we got a little thing here. Mission complete. Look at that. It's got little little projector going. Cool. Alright, that was fun. Alright, let's catch up on the chat here. Can you fight on that screen too? That's a good question, Arnpoli. I will see if I can. I don't know. Music's quiet? That may just be the game. That may just be the game. Well, you know, I don't think there was... Maybe there wasn't music on that screen. Can you hear it okay now? Hey, Comic Man. Doing school talks this morning, so can't watch live, but catch on the replay. Thank you. Thank you, and good luck with the school talks. Clearly someone needs to mod this and not an 80-player battle royale. Same here, sim games, especially from around this time, are really overly complicated. Eugene had to play Destroyer on a C64 to capture footage for my C64 video, and it's a sub-sim that's just weird. Yeah, that game was just... I looked at the manual that they had posted on the C64 mini website, and it's very complex. I don't have the time. I didn't have the time to, like, devote to it. Like, I feel like playing that would be like me trying to figure out how to play Silent Service. Right, you really have to sit down and like sit with it and like and play it until it's intuitive. And I just needed to get footage for you, so I just did the bare minimum just to get some recording going. Kids in the 80s had way too much time on their hands. Yeah, I think they did. Well, there were fewer games, right? I mean, kids in general, I think when I was a kid, had nothing better to do. I mean, I read. I watched TV and I played video games. I didn't even go out to play with friends that often. And I did homework, you know, that was pretty much my life. So I had plenty of time to play video games. That's why I was able to finish something like Legacy of the Wizard. Hey, Darren Hoffman. Reminds me sort of Silent Service. Yeah, like these types of things, but this is more fun than Silent Service, like already. Like I find it pretty helpful, pretty fun. Rich says a minimap is so helpful. Yeah, I mean, I would have blundered into those mines if I hadn't looked at them. The main thing I've gained respect for this stream is how impressive making things like this with less memory that a debit card really is. Yeah. Oh, it's the absence of music. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think this is better than Silent Service. I haven't played a lot of Silent Service. I streamed it. Silent Service, people talk bad about Silent Service, like the fact that it's like a ubiquitous card, like it's in every collection, it's always for sale. And I played it, and I was like, if I took the time to actually learn how to play this, I think this is a pretty good game. If I was also like more into Sims, like simulation games, but I wasn't like feeling it when I played it. Yeah, I won a level. I did the first mission. Yeah, when you were 10, Darren. Welcome, by the way, Darren. How are you doing? So we cleared mission 1. Let's see here. Mission 2 from NATO Command to MY NATO Forces. I have no idea how many missions there are. I want to say there's like 30 of them, but I could be making that up. Attack and destroy enemy resistance. Destroy one enemy fuel tank. Okay. Good luck. All right, so that's a little bit more complicated. Oh, and there's a different... It's a different... Okay, I'm going to pause here. Okay, you cannot pause on this screen. Oh, you can pause on the screen. Okay, that's helpful to know. And then I wonder if I can fire on that screen then. I'm going to try that in a minute. I want to see if the manual... the manual tells you right here. There are 10 NATO missions in all. And of course, each is more dangerous than the one before it. As you begin each mission, you will encounter more tanks, more minefields, and more surprises. More surprises. But fortunately, to counter this, you will also have more experience, greater ability, and more ammo. Okay. So does it tell me what I need to... Does it remind me what I need to do? Because I need to destroy a fuel tank, which is those big things, I think. That's an enemy fuel tank up there, and I have to destroy the enemies, of course. Okay. All right. Looks cool. Yeah. I'm kind of into this. All right, so let me see if... Oh, I press start and okay, I want to see if I can fire here. So no, you cannot fire in the screen, but you can move. So that's good. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna look around. Switch to this gun. He's over here. Come here, buddy. Did you guys ever play Faceball 2000? Kind of reminds me of Faceball 2000. I used to love that game. I played on the Game Boy. I didn't play any of the other ones. All right, one of these things is down. I need to go towards those fuel tanks, though, and I'm going the wrong way. So turn around. I guess I also need to get rid of the enemies, so if there's one over here, I should probably go after them. I actually do like weird little shooters like this. And so this is a simulation, but it also feels a little bit like a kind of a shooting game, you know? Alright, come here. I don't know if this game has like continues or anything like that, though. Alright, I guess we'll get rid of this guy, too. Actually, that's a good question. I bet this game doesn't have continues. Oh, I somehow missed him. Okay, he's over here. Where are you? Oh, you're right on top of me. Okay, hold on. Just stop moving. All right. Yeah, there's no music here, though, which is too bad. All right, we got him. Okay, gotta head towards the fuel tank. And there's still three more. Oh, there's three more tanks. All right, let's speed up a little bit here and head for the fuel tanks. And slow down. And we'll turn this way. I wonder what these fuel tanks look like in first person here. Let me pause. Oh, it looks like I'm on top of them. Holy, what the? Where are they? Is that it? Hold on a second. Stop. Pause. All right. 10 levels of this seems very doable. Yeah, we'll see how we do, right? If I mean, Atari games probably had less power than a dollar bill. Like the green map better, no reason why. Game Boy version was really cool. Yeah, Faceball. Somehow I missed this one as a kid. It would have been really cool. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's still cool. I'm playing it now. It's like $10. I got it for $10 like 2 years ago. For the record, I have AC/DC playing softly in the background to fill in for the missing music. I could probably put on some music if you want. New music because all the processing power is needed for all this action. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wonder like what other colors the maps will take. Alrighty. Hey Vash, this game looks very cool. Yeah, for sure. Hanging out with your cousin, playing Final Fantasy VI 2-player. Cool. I didn't know you could do Final Fantasy VI in 2-player. Thank you for lurking. Hope you're having fun. Alright, so let me see here. Is that must be the fuel tank then? Okay, we're gonna go blow that up. Gonna go blow it up. I don't know what the wire thing is, but I'm gonna save that probably. Stop and just fire at it. Alright, so that's down. And there's 2 more tanks to dispatch. There's one pretty close, it looks like. Yeah, this is controlling, like, aside from having to kind of get used to, you know, switching buttons back and forth and everything, this is actually controlling really well. And yeah, I agree. 10 missions is probably doable. I don't know if, you know, if there's continue or not. I hope there is. If I have to redo missions, I guess they don't take that long. I don't know. We'll see. But I kind of digging it so far. Okay, I need to aim lower. Story of my life, aim lower. You can hear the sound of the game though, right? Like not the music, but you can hear the tire treads or whatever. The wheels. All right, we got one more. So, and the other nice thing is there does not seem to be a time limit. Like if there were a time limit. So, you know, this is sort of similar to, you know, something like Top Gun or something like that, you know, where you're doing those aerial fights, but those are always kind of rough because they're just so fast. And this is like a very steady, I guess, sort of deliberate. I don't know if there are time limits later on. But I'm enjoying this, and I wonder how like random. Okay. Each mission is like if I play it multiple times. If no, bad news. So I'm in trouble here because I cannot fire that. Oh, I'm out of that. Okay, that's bad. I didn't actually realize I could run out of those. I thought those were unlimited. All right. Oh, and I missed. Now I'm down to this, and we made it. Oh man, that was close though, because I was almost dead, I guess. Mission complete. It's kind of funny that they're pulling down different screens instead of just flashing them up, because that's not how a projection screen works. Okay. Thanks, Darren. Thank you for coming by. Catch you later. I can hear the shooting really well. The movement is very quiet. Hey, Mr. Matthews, how are you? Thank you. Thank you very much. Yep. My Super Elotes Brothers shirt from Omega Ace Gaming. Hey, Heavy Waves, how are you? Leisure Murder. That's a good description there. Chappy hoppin' today, fellow youths. That's funny. So far I'm enjoying this game. I don't know if you guys have had the opportunity to experience it for yourself, but so far I recommend it. Certainly, I'm not sure what more fun could be had for $10. All right, mission 3: attack and destroy enemy resistance. Destroy one enemy power plant. Map data to follow on location of enemy bridge. Location of enemy bridge. Interesting. Okay, hold on a second here. Oh, look, things are getting more complicated. I'm pausing here. I thought I was pausing. I'm pausing. I'm not pausing. Pause. Nope. Okay, hold on. Pause. Pause. Okay, and I can't look at the map while we're paused, so never mind. All right, what are these things? That's a power plant. No, that's NATO headquarters. Okay. The power plant is that enemy, that transformer station in the background, like on the upper right. Location of enemy stronghold. No, those are enemy helicopters. Oh no, there are helicopters. That's interesting. And then there's those 2 tanks. So things are getting a little bit more complicated. I'm not sure what's supposed to happen at NATO headquarters. It also looks like those tanks aren't coming for me. Like, that's interesting. So visiting headquarters on each mission, except the first 2, you have an opportunity to visit at least 1 NATO headquarters. Here you can repair damage, refuel, and rearm, but use this opportunity wisely. Once you visit a headquarters, supplies are depleted and can't help you again. Some missions, though, may have up to 2 headquarters locations, so you can visit each one. And then attacking enemy strongholds, don't have those yet. Okay, so this is getting more complicated, which is good. Wire-guided shell, use this to lock onto a rapidly moving target such as a helicopter or tank at long range. Okay. Smoke screen, use this when the enemy is very close and you need a chance to regroup. The enemy won't be able to see you, so he'll cease firing. Meanwhile, you can still track him on the scanner and continue to fire. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Yeah. Although your M1 is powerful, it's not invincible. Each hit it receives from the enemy is recorded on the damage warning meter. When you receive 5 hits and all 5 lights are lit, a warning siren will sound, and you'll have only 1 chance left to get repairs or avoid getting hit. If you're hit at this point, the game is over. So here's some tactics. You can adjust your speed anytime, even when using the map screen. When moving between points, remain on the map screen until you reach your destination. Otherwise, travel time will be slowed down considerably. Okay. When battling another tank or shooting at other enemy targets, keep your speed to around 20 to 30 kilometers per hour. When things seem completely hopeless, remember you always have your smoke screen. Seems like you'll never destroy a particular tank. Just keep blasting. It takes a lot of hits to tell it blowing up. Earn your stripes. To earn your stripes, ace the game. Just send us a photo showing you together with the final sunset screen, and we'll send you an official BattleTank officer's commission. What? Oh, man. Missed my chance for that. And this doesn't say anything about continues, so I'm willing to bet there's no continues in this game, which is going to be a bummer. When did this come out? It came out in 1990. Oh, thank you, Arn Poli. Take care, man. Buy a game and get enough gas to go to 2 city blocks. This game seems like a real kick in the panzers. Thanks for that joke, Ildiner. Grappling hooks. Said it in worst case they say no, right? Yeah, we'll see if we get to the sunset, right? Hey, Jim. How are you doing? Going okay. We're in mission 3. First 2 missions were okay. Figuring out the game. I'm a little bit worried about these helicopters. I guess I have to destroy those too. I'm going to go after the tanks first, which are over here. And see how things go here. So this level's brown, it looks like. So I only have 66 of these things. So that's interesting. So if I run out of ammo, then I guess I need to go to that NATO headquarters to refuel. Where are you guys? Oh, it should be here, like anywhere. Oh, there he goes. Okay. All right. All right, that was easy. I'm coming for you now, friend. Not friend, you're the enemy. You're not my friend. I lied. And I'm going to destroy you. As soon as I catch you on my map. My radar. Haha. You're dead. Alright. Pause for a second here. This game is definitely made as difficult to go for. Hey, zombie. Not the tanks. Love the layout. Oh, thank you, Thumb Brothers. I appreciate that. I felt like I needed another refresh since we're into the second phase of NES Alphanumeric. The second loop, as it were. Such deception, he thought it was a friend. All right, so we... Nice, Aldina. I'm glad somebody is on the pun game tonight. All right, I need to get rid of those. I need to get rid of the power station. So I'm gonna head over there, and I also need to get rid of the helicopters. So that should be fun. Where's this power station? You think it would be like gigantic on my map, right? Where are you? Do I have to be basically on top? I am basically on top of it. Where is it? There it is. Okay, hold on. Stop. Well, we'll get a little bit closer. And we'll stop. And just gonna fire at you. And miss, apparently. Alright, so that's gone. Now I need to get the helicopters. There's one over there. So we'll head for that. Yeah, so far I'm kind of enjoying this. All right, I got to figure out how. So probably I need to be higher up. Oh, look at that. Okay, hold on. Let's slow down there. All right, got that one out. I maybe should go to headquarters, perhaps, to refuel. Well, we'll see how we do against this other helicopter, because they may kill me. Alright, where are you? There you be. Okay, hold on. Alright, where's the other one? I'll just take out the other one next. It's on my way to headquarters. It seems to be a good angle, 6 degrees for the gun for the helicopters. Alright, where are you? There you are. How'd you get over there? Oh no, that's the headquarters. Okay, I need to see the helicopter though. Where's the helicopter? It's gotta be like over here somewhere. No? It's like right on top of me. Playing hard to get, huh? Where the heck is this helicopter? Alright, well, you know what? I'm just going to head over to the headquarters then. Never mind. I don't know how to refuel, though. Like, how do I have to enter it? Like... Oh, there we go. Look, a little animation. Tank repaired and refueled, arms loaded. Great. Great, thank you. Now I can't do that again. Am I going to be at 6 degrees or so? I'm going to pause. All right. There's no speedrun of Little Mermaid NDR buried in one of my streams somewhere. Yeah, Alphanumeric New Game Plus. Been grinding speedrun of Little Mermaid for 8.11, but no particular reason. Oh, Eldiner. The alphabet. Oh, the alphabesties. That's nice. So we've got the alphabesties, and we have the numerics. The numerics sounds like a music group. The alphabesties. What's up, alphabesties? Alpha buddies. My arms are loaded too, know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying. We've seen your guns, Mr. Matthews. Hey, Phil Twerpin. Phil Twerpin took out Double Dragon 3 today. It was fantastic to watch. It was very clutch. Like he had, I think it was his last continue and his last life and his last bar of health. You know, he totally took it out. It was awesome. Hey, Dire51, how are you? The guys, I really am enjoying this game, actually. So if you haven't played it, I actually highly recommend that you check it out. We're trying to go after this helicopter now, which I don't know where it is. Okay. There's 2 helicopters left to dispatch, and I don't know where it is. I'm heading right for it. I'm going to slow down. Maybe I was going too fast. Oh, it's attacking me. Hold on. Get over here. Alright, we got to go after one more, which is over here. Okay. Alpha Besties. That might be a good one. But then what do I call you when I'm not streaming an NES game for Alphanumeric? Right, he's coming. Here he goes. Alright, I think we cleared the mission. Attack objective. Attack objective. Oh, wait, they were supposed to show me a bridge. Oh, okay, we're not done. Hold on. Hold on there. Now there's a new mission here. Okay. Kind of looks like we're going after He-Man, but I guess we're going after the enemy bridge. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting an extra challenge here. So we're gonna go towards the bridge. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Oh, hold on. What's happening here? Why is it doing that? Oh, he's just zeroing in on it. Okay. I have to aim at it. Oh my gosh, wait, it's like a boss. Oh, nuts. Really? I'm going to die. Oh no. Seriously? Oh my god, I didn't know it was like a boss fight. Game over, tank destroyed. Wow, I thought we had it. Oh, press button A to continue. Yes. We'll do that, but do I have to redo this mission? Oh, I have to redo the mission, but it does let you continue, so that's promising. All right, I wasn't expecting that. That was like a boss fight. I wasn't expecting a boss fight against a bridge, but okay. That's new. Game has plot twists. Yeah, right? Played Splatterhouse for the first time. I actually haven't seen your Splatterhouse one yet. Yeah, Bridge has guns. I didn't know Bridge had guns. Explosions. London Bridge is throwing down. Taking a game break, doing that 2-player another half hour or so. Yeah, continue. I didn't know. I'm glad that the game lets you continue. I don't know if there are limited continues now. Bridge wins. Fatality. Yep. All right, so now we know we have to get ready for that. I wonder if this game has limited continues. Well, I guess we'll find out. It didn't say I had like a certain number left. So, okay. All right, so that answers that question as well. So, it looks like the enemy placement is random because they're in totally different places now than they were on the first mission or the first attempt. So, that's good to know. I'm going to adjust my gun to about 7 degrees. That seems to be good for taking out the helicopters. And we're going to switch here and slow down a little bit. And attacking the helicopter. And I totally missed it. So I'm sure I'll come back around. Alright. We're going to go towards the power thingy and go after these guys here. The unabridged boss battle. Man. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, this is an Omega Ace gaming gift, which is much appreciated. Omega Ace and Mazin. E-Comrades is a suggestion for nickname. It's more like Advanced Robot Tank. haven't really played Robot Tank, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's definitely a different kind of game. You know, this is certainly different from Battle Kid too. But if they let you do unlimited continues, oh hello, come here. Okay, I need to be lower. If they let you do unlimited continues, and there's only 10 missions, then this seems kind of doable. Okay. Should be another one of these guys. Somewhere. I can hear it. Oh, there it is. I can hear it. Sounds like a giant fee-fi-fo-fum. Alright, and now we gotta get rid of this thing. Like, it seems pretty clever. Like, it seems pretty well put together as far as the game goes. Like, the problem with something like Silent Service is it seemed like endlessly complicated, you know? And this seems reasonable. And dare I say it, intuitive in some ways. Okay. So I gotta get those helicopters too. Nestrophiliacs? No. The Battle Kid palette cleanser? Kinda. And now we know there's a boss fight coming, which is really unexpected. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta go to my headquarters and heal. Because I'm in bad shape now. Like, I like that the enemies don't really come after you until you're kind of in range of them. So I don't have to deal with... maybe they do move around like in later stages, I don't know. But they're just kind of waiting for me. Which is nice. We go heal. I gotta make more use of this ID thing and the range thing at the top there. What's the meaning of all these nicknames? Oh, the power team. Okay, maybe. That's pretty good. I like that one, Dyer. Hey, power team. That could work. Especially if we're playing acclaim games. Which, how often do we do that? Not often. Sometimes. Okay. Gotta go after this fellow. And then we gotta figure out where the bridge is. And you can't go off the map. It looks like the map just like loops around. Alright, now we gotta figure out this map. Okay, so there it is. It's back there again. Got to figure out how to beat this boss. I guess I have to shoot the gun turrets, probably. Something like that. Pausing. Because everyone is playing with power. We require a team name. Yeah, it's mostly I you know, thinking about what to call my peeps, you know. Individual people could be the power players. Not sure 100% what's going on. I mean, are you ever really 100% sure what's going on? I certainly am not. Not enough Mega Man to be the Mega Myers. Start with, "Hey, you guys." No, it's just like when I say hello, like when I start the stream, I'm like, "Hey guys, like how you doing?" And I was like, I should have like a name for you. And so I think Richard suggested the numerics. We had the alphabesties. The Power Players is pretty good. I like that one. The retro game. Hey, retro gamers. Yes, that narrows things down. I think because I was like, oh, I wanted to call them like NES nerds or something. I was like, hey, Nesticles, you know, but that's named after the emulator and not particularly positive, I guess, in context. So that's where that came from. I was like, oh, hey, Nesticles, like, yeah. Retro Games is very, very original. Alright, so we gotta take down this bridge this time. So it looks like when I just get into range, it's just gonna take over the controls like that. And I think I just have to kind of scroll back and forth and like attack things. The League of Extraordinary Players. Oh, I like that. It's a little bit literary as well. Alright, so I gotta take down this thing. And I gotta get like aim. Is that actually doing anything? Oh, I can't. What? Oh my gosh, how do I actually attack this thing? What do I do there? Oh my gosh. Alright. This game sucks. Oh no, you only get one continue. Oh. You only get one continue, guys. Okay, I gotta figure out what you're supposed to do with this boss. Alright, attacking enemy strongholds. When you've destroyed all the tanks or other convoy elements within a mission, you will then take on the major stronghold of that mission. To do this, first go to the X on the map screen. You will then confront the stronghold or main objective of that. Fight hard and fight well. You've come too far to give it up now. I didn't even know what to attack. Like, it didn't seem to be taking any damage. The fighting mongooses. Retro rockers. Oh, man. Wow. That's kind of a bummer. So you get one continue. Okay. Alright, so I just need to take out 3 enemy tanks in this round. Let's see how quickly we can get through this. I don't know how to fight that thing. Nothing was happening. Like, it didn't seem to be taking any damage, as far as I could tell. I don't know what to do there. Alright. Gotta earn that pin. Honestly, this game looks really cool. I need to play it sometime. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's already a step up from Robot Tank. You get no continues. Robot Tank, what is that for? Alright. Man, alright. I have no idea how to fight that boss, but because I couldn't move any closer to it, like, that wasn't an option. I guess I just needed to get a better angle. 2600, okay. Interesting. So 0 degrees looks good for tanks at, well, point blank range. Is it escaping? Okay. Battle Zone is the Atari port of Battle Zone. Where you be? There you are. Not sure how it moved like that, but okay. Alright, we gotta blow up those power thingies. I'm guessing if you run into a mine, you're probably dead. Or maybe you just take some damage, I don't know. Should be, okay, fuel tank, yep. Okay. And these guys. So we may not finish this tonight. But we'll see. Did my gun default to the cannon when I switched from the other screen? Seems like maybe it did. Okay, so the first two missions don't take too long. Only tank game I know on 2600 is Combat. I'm gonna guess both games are more advanced than that. Super Smash TV, yeah. Save states are tempting for games that lack continues. Yeah, it's true. Certainly for practicing them. You know, especially something like this. So, like in a game like this, where if you can clear the first two missions pretty easily, like I wouldn't mind just doing save state here because, like, it's just gonna save me like what 5 minutes, or whatever. The next time I go, like, there's no reason to repeat these stages, really. Except I'm playing off of the actual cartridge, so I can't do a save state. So I need to do the power plants. Okay, mission. Yep. All right, we're back here again. Super Smash Tank Vendetta. You have a really cool user icons, Dyer. Attack and destroy enemy power plant. Yep, okay, enemy bridge. Okay, and then we gotta figure out how to attack the enemy bridge and like dodge and stuff. I don't know what we're supposed to do there. I guess I should say maybe I could use a smoke thing for the bridge, and maybe they won't attack me, right? That might be a good strategy. Although I may not be able to attack them either if I can't see where their guns are. So maybe that's not such a good idea. Maybe the machine gun is better for the bridge. I don't know. No idea. Turn around. Oh, hold on. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a shortcut, I guess. I just looped around the map that way, but I didn't want to go after those helicopters yet. So, just gonna come over here. Okay. And I mean, I think if you at all remotely like combat simulation games, then this is definitely worth playing. It's kind of a neat game to have on the NES. Okay, we're gonna go to NATO headquarters and refuel. That's what we're doing now. Except I seem to have passed it. Oh crap, don't go into the mines. Okay, hold on, there you are. Okay, wow, I almost blundered into the mines. Gift from Namco. Icons, my face objectively uncool. Oh, that's not true. Hold on a second here. Pause. I'd buy that for $1. Oh, zombies. Betty's reaction to the Zombie Nation. I still have to watch that. Graphics are pretty good in some scenes. In this one, yeah. Yeah, I think it's neat. Okay. Gotta go after the helicopters and the power station. So we might as well go after the helicopters first, right? Well, that helicopter's probably going to be on the way to the bridge. So we'll head over here. This would be a cool game to have on the Wii U, right? With the dual screens. Come back. I have something for you. Okay. Nope, turn around. Go that way. Alright, let's go blow up the power thingy. Blowing up the power thingy. Alright, one more helicopter to go, and then that bridge again. Pause. Look into the other games that the guy who did Smash TV made. Huh. I never really thought about what other games they made. Hope the next Switch has a Bluetooth HDMI dongle. It'll be a Super Wii U. Total Carnage, that's right, yeah. Total Carnage. I'm really not good at Smash TV. I have the NES version too. I don't know if you've played that one. Super NES game is cool. Oh man, I'm gonna go in with very little fuel. Very little I guess maybe I need a heal just before I go in. That would probably help, right? I'm going to try using this weapon first. I've got 3 of these. I think the height of the gun... Okay, that's interesting. So I can adjust the crosshairs. But my cannon's not really moving anymore. So maybe I have to use the crosshairs. I was trying to adjust the cannon, I thought. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so I can adjust this. See if we can take this thing out. I'm going to use the wires, which I think are supposed to lock on. And I'm going to attack this thing. Okay, oh my god. I don't know how to fight that thing. Get the SNES port with 4 buttons. I mean, you can use 2 NES controllers to play it on the NES. Yeah, I definitely played it that way at least once. All right, I don't know how to defeat this thing. That's one badass bridge. All right. And this is level 3, so there's 10 levels, and each of those is probably going to have a bridge or some other weird structure that you have to dispatch. Whoa. So, yeah, the crosshairs work completely differently in that stage. I need to heal just before I go to the bridge, so that I can at least go into the fight with, like, more health. So try not to blow it, I guess, here. So you can blow the bridge instead. I may just be fundamentally not understanding. Oh, this is a tank, so I gotta find this guy. Okay. Pause. Smash TV with 2 NES controllers, yep. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Take off and nuke the entire bridge from orbit is the only way to be sure, indeed. To take out that bridge, you either need the Death Star or Kirby. Why not both? You also don't seem to run out of fuel, like just by... Oh, maybe you do, actually. I don't know. I do have a fuel gauge, so I must be able to... I must run out of fuel. I never really thought about that. It hasn't really become an issue yet. But maybe that becomes a problem later on. My fuel gauge is definitely going down. So that's probably a concern. Interesting. I am a little bit disappointed with the limited continues, but I guess this game would probably be too easy if it had unlimited continues over time. Alright. We're going to take out this other tank here. I think we're in okay shape if I don't take too much damage. How high can this... So 10 degrees, okay. If I don't take too much damage in these next 2 encounters, then I'll go to the NATO headquarters just before going to the bridge, and we'll see if I can last more than like 30 seconds. It's gonna be close. Okay, so we're going to go after that helicopter now. We're going to blow up the power station. Oh, I just realized I could probably watch like Picard or something tonight, since I don't have any major writing deadlines. I'm going to do that after the stream, if there's time. My TV watching always takes a back seat to writing and gaming, to be honest. Where are you? Okay, hold on. I need this to be up there. Alright, we're going to go heal. Hold on. Don't go to the bridge. Gotta heal first, and then we go to the bridge. Okay. Do that. Game's hard. Yep, that's exactly how that works, Aldiner. There's some games like if you play Spookotron on the NES, a homebrew game called Spookotron from Soul Goose Productions, you can play with a Super NES controller on your NES if you have an adapter. It has like the same kind of controls as Smash TV. You can play with two controllers side by side. You can also play, if you have an adapter, you can play with a Virtual Boy controller. Actually, I don't know that there is an adapter. I think like a modified Virtual Boy controller, but those things are so expensive. I finally have a Virtual Boy controller, but it doesn't have like a power pack for it, so I just ordered one. And I have like the Virtual Boy behind me, but that because the Virtual Boy controller has two D-pads already in it, so it'd be cool to be able to play Smash TV with something like that. All right, we gotta head for the bridge. And this time we'll see if we can make any progress. I'm going to use the wire again. Actually, I want to see. I haven't even seen anything taking damage is the thing. Oh, you can fire higher. Okay, so maybe I wasn't even hitting them. I was kind of going off of what I thought was where the bridge was. The bridge gun turrets were. All right, let's see what happens here. I'm trying to line up with these things. Oh, I think I got it. Is that even doing anything? Okay, hold on. Come on. Really? We got one of them down. Hey, Freaker 4. Alright, we gotta do that again. Have to mod a VB controller for Spookotron. Yes, indeed. Freaker 4, how are you doing? Got a Virtual Boy. Have too much cool stuff now. Yes, the Metal Beast sent me an extra Virtual Boy. That he has like 6 Virtual Boys, or he had 6 Virtual Boys. He sent me one that he says is probably broken. He sent me a couple parts for it as well. I'm waiting on, it doesn't have a stand or anything like that, but it was free. So I'm waiting on a power supply for it, which should be coming to me. It's like a third-party new power supply. And then I need to turn it on and see what I can see. I don't have any cartridges for it. I couldn't get the flash cart for it because I didn't have the Virtual Boy at the time, so I didn't buy one. So I need to get some cartridges for it, and we'll see if I need to mod it or if I can repair it or whatnot. Wireland, yeah. That's the one I really want to play. And I know I can emulate it, but yeah, this is not a bad game. This is not a bad game. I just need to figure out how to fight the bridge. We'll do another run here and we'll see how it goes. So much effort for brain damage. Oh, the Virtual Boy, you mean? Yeah. I mean, I've never tried it. I just want to experience it the way it was intended, and then I'll probably mod it so I can stream from it because I want to be able, stream from hardware. However, again, I don't have many games for it. I mean, there aren't many games that I would necessarily need, so I can probably just splurge to get the cartridges for the ones I want, and then I don't know if there's going to be another flash cart run or not. It would be neat if there was. It doesn't turn on without a cart. It needs a power supply. Oh, it doesn't turn on without a cart? That's concerning. So I need to buy like the cheapest Virtual Boy cartridge I can find in order to test it out. And I think that might be Tellero Boxer for $30. Of course, I don't know anyone locally who has a Virtual Boy. There might be able to find a Virtual Boy games at my local game shop, which I have not yet visited, but I'm hoping to visit soon. So Dyer, I don't know if you were, I think you weren't here when I was talking about this the other day, but that J4U, where we order our Famicom cartridges, recently increased their shipping fees. Actually, FedEx increased their shipping fees. So now the baseline shipping fee for like 1 to, I don't know, 8 or 9 cartridges or however much it is like $20. It's $19.99, which is almost deterring me from purchasing any more games. Although it still is cheaper if you're going to buy games in bulk. And there are some more games I want to pick up there, but I'm kind of cooling it right now because we gotta do our taxes and pay our taxes and everything. But I have some writing money coming in soon, I hope. So hopefully I'll probably do at least one more order and pick up some more cartridges. Oh man, you wouldn't be able to see the 3D. Well, this might be the Virtual Boy for you, because I think one of the lenses doesn't work. I fear no boss, but that thing, it scares me. Yeah, that bridge. Never been afraid of a bridge before, but there it is. This is just mission 2, so this shouldn't be too hard. See, these first couple missions aren't a big deal. I probably should just do a save state, honestly. If I switch to my EverDrive. By the way, has anybody ever played Dragon's Lair on NES? I've seen lots of people play it, like the Renaissance played through it, Red Ox played through it, and I played a little bit of it. I know Megadan played through it. I played a little bit of it, and I kind of wanted to get the cartridge, but now it's getting like expensive enough that I don't want to spend like $30 for it. Like if it was like 20, I'd pick it up. But anyway, it's very slow. Like it's a very slow game. But I was looking at some tweets that someone's been posting about how various Nintendo games are put together. And they pointed out something I did not know, and that is that the European and Japanese versions of the game run 60% faster than the NES version, the North American NES version. And so I tried it on my EverDrive, and holy cow, it's like a different game. It's responsive. It looks really fluid. Like I think those games came out maybe a couple years after the North American release, so they had some improvements. But wow, it's actually, so those are probably the better versions. And now I know why the Famicom version of Dragon's Lair sells for like $160 now, according to price charting, which seems absurd for that game. But so if I'm gonna play, I might play through that game. I might play the faster version of it at some point. Okay, I'll have to get this thing. But wow, 60% faster. And there's some different animations that aren't in the North American release. And different bosses. Like there's at least one different boss fight. So, anyway. Found out the hard way. The last order I made from them for PC Engine games was the first I made with the price increase. Oh no, really? Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive. Yeah, Bridge is like switching from Kirby to Battle Kid mid-stage. If I got a power down looking to sell, I'd buy. Yeah, we'll see. I might just mod it. You know, it's just I need the cartridges for it. Played Dragon's Lair and you loathe it. Yeah, most people do loathe it. I did play it a little bit, the slow version of it. And I was like, I can kind of see the appeal of it if I had the time to commit to it. Yeah, the PAL version, exactly. The PAL version is better. Gotta go fast. PAL Fester's Quest is arguably the better version. Your bullets can pass through walls. Yeah, that is interesting. Right? So how do you guys feel about that, though? So, like, if there's a better version of a game, do you feel obligated to play the version that was released in your region? Or do you not mind going to like the other version of it? Because it's an interesting thing. Like, so Battletoads, the Japanese version of Battletoads is a little bit easier. Clearly, the Japanese version of Adventures of Bayou Billy, Mad City, is an easier game, but not quite so drastic. I mean, like, so Ninja Gaiden 3, like the Japanese version is better. Yeah, but I feel like most of the time it's like, well, this was the one that came out here. This is like, I could play an easier version of it. But like, what makes one version more authentic than another? If I lived in Japan, the Japanese, like Ninja Ryukunden or whatever 3 that they had would be the authentic version to play, right? I don't know. I've just been thinking about it lately, because it's like, if I play Dragon's Lair, I kind of want to play the one that's more fun, right? They have 0-issue version hopping. Yeah. Only played the Amiga 500 version of Dragon's Lair 25 years ago. I will jump regions without a problem. I mean, I played the Japanese version of Splatterhouse on TurboGrafx 16 or PC Engine, specifically because of the mask. Like, I wanted to play it with the white mask, and that was the mask that I had in that I saw in the Korean magazine that I shared with you, Dyer. So that was the one that I wanted to play, and I don't think there are that many differences between the Japanese and the North American version, aside from like some of the enemies, like how they look. So I don't mind trying out different versions. It's cool. Play the better version, Eldiner says. Play Japanese Famicom games with the FM sound. Yeah, that's true. So I don't know, it's interesting, but I wonder if somebody was like, oh, well, oh, you beat Dragon's Lair, but you played the PAL version that's actually like playable. So that's not as cool as me playing, you know, beating the North American version that's really atrocious that everyone hates. I don't know. I mean, there's maybe it's a response to gatekeeping, and I guess I don't really care that much in terms of like if I just want to play a game and have fun with it. But like the Dragon's Lair, the other version, it's still hard. It's still basically the same game. It feels better, you know. Only 3 or 4 differences. I remember reading the list of differences on your website, I think. Yeah, Japanese Contra, that has a story, yeah. And better graphics, arguably. Yeah, I'm sure there's some gatekeeping, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. And I guess it's just a matter of, like, how much does that bother you? Like, how much do you care about it, right? But I hear someone say, start with it. Actually, I walk away with sass. I was just curious what you guys thought of it, because I kind of want to stream Dragon's Lair now, because it seems like it actually is kind of cool looking. It just felt like a very different game. You know, like you press and the other difference. Oh, so this was an interesting thing. So the other difference is, in the Japanese version, there's no jump button. You have to press up to jump, which is arguably not good, not better. It's like Commodore 64 nonsense, right? So it seems like the PAL version is the one to play, because that one you do have a jump button. It's B, unfortunately. But that seems to have the best of both worlds, in that it plays at the right speed, or it plays at a good speed, and it also has like splash screens. Like when you enter an area, it has like a title screen that says like entering hall, entry hall, and then there's like a picture of the boss that you're about to fight, which is kind of cool. So it's definitely a better version of the game, you know. And it was interesting because I had not tried playing PAL games on my front loader NES. I'd only played them on my EverDrive, on my AVS, which allows you to switch to the PAL region. But I tried playing a couple PAL games on my NES today, my front loader, and they played fine. So I kind of want to stream. I think I want to stream the Smurfs game, which I've always wanted to play through too. I used to really be into Smurfs when I was younger, and my college girlfriend was a huge Smurfs fan, so I got lots of Smurf stuff for her. So I kind of want to play the Smurfs game too. Bionic Commando and Guerrilla War are much different in Japan. Yeah. I just think it's cool that we live in an era where we can even have this discussion. That's true, Eldiner. Emulation for one, and also the ability to buy games online from other countries. Super easy. Yeah, that's for sure. Do not know enough about other versions of games, let alone how to play them. The thing that I always check first for is the cutting room floor, TCRF. So if you look up a game, often they will have information about stuff that was like left out of the game, and sometimes it's still in the game, but it's code you can't access or code you can only access with a Game Genie or whatever. But they often will also list regional differences. So they'll have screenshots of like, here's the Japanese version, here's the European version, here's the North American version, here's all the differences in it, here's some of the music that was different between the two versions, here's music that wasn't in the game, like stuff like that. It's a really cool website. Guerrilla War it's an NES game, which is also based on an arcade game, I think, right? Never seen the Smurfs game, Phil. It looks really cool. Like, the animation in it is really nice. I should definitely stream that sometime. Oh, Guerrilla War is the game that allowed me to forgive SNK for the first two Ikari Warriors games. It's named in Guevara. Oh, right. It's named Guevara in Japan. You play as Che Guevara and Fidel Castro liberating Cuba. Hey, Omega Ace Gaming, how are you? Oh, man. Yeah, we're having a conversation about whether it's okay to play games from other regions instead of the ones that came out in your region. And the example I had was Dragon's Lair on NES, which is apparently, as I discovered today, fairly playable on in the European and Japanese versions. How are you doing tonight, Omega Ace? It is good to get over here. It's good to see you. Come on, helicopter. Come back. Okay. I am going to go this way and pull a Pac-Man. Incoming. Okay. Taking a lot of damage. That's not good. Let's see here. Thank you, Omega Ace. It is a nice shirt. I mean, at the end of the day, don't let people tell you how you should enjoy the things you like, and fighting and gatekeeping just benefit nobody. That's true. Rock Solid Productions, Gary from Rock Solid Productions requested that I play TurboGrafx 16 Darkwing Duck sometime, which I may actually do because I actually do enjoy that game. Well, enjoy might be a strong word for it, but I think it's actually more playable than AVG and many other gamers would have you believe. But I'm not confident I can beat it on stream. I beat it once, and it was quite the slog. But I think it's still... oh, nuts. I'm totally missing him. It's totally playable. If you load up on continues and lives and stuff. Okay, I don't want to go into there yet. I want to go after this guy here. Chum Nasty, hey friend, how are you? Uh-oh. Oh, nuts. Oh, I'm dead. Man, okay. It's the first time that happened in the middle of a mission. Take destroyed. I guess I might as well continue. There's only one continue. Yeah, this is probably going to be the last run here, I think. I'm digging this, though. It's fun. I just wish I could beat that bridge. Which sounds absurd. Oh man, I'm taking a lot of damage here. This one's not going so well. Why is it doing that? Wow, this AI is acting completely differently this time. Oh man, wow. Okay, I'm doing really badly in this run. What the heck? Alright, wow. Wow, damage critical. Okay. That's really unfortunate. Okay. I don't think this is going to be the run. Probably should just reset, honestly. I think I might just reset because I'm not going to get to that. I'm not going to do well here. Harold turned 6 months today. I was just going to ask you how the little kid is doing. The game learns. I don't know if it does, Richard. Does it? I don't know. I think maybe I just got worse. All right, we'll do one more run. Oh, man. I sure wish I learned. 6 months already, man. Why is my office so hot? Oh, man. That's a lot of tanks. Like a lot of tanks. Okay. An armada of tanks, indeed. Last week was rough, high temp and ear infection, doing much better. Oh, I'm glad to hear he's doing better. It's really tough when they're so small and they're not feeling well and they can't... What? It moved? I've never seen them do that before. It just jumped. Totally. Wow. Okay. And they can't tell you what's wrong, and you're just like freaking out. And especially nowadays when it's just like, is it an ear infection or is it something worse? You know. Just the extra paranoia of like not knowing what's really wrong. And those fevers are terrible. Those are worse because you're also like, can I give them like medicine? Yeah, I can't tell you what's bothering them. You call them the pediatrician. You call them a nurse. Yeah, I've been there. Oh man, I'm glad he's out of the woods there. Honestly, I'm just fascinated by the development process of a lot of these games. Like, how does something like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde get that bad? What was the original idea behind it? I mean, the mechanics of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So I actually picked up Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde a couple years ago to actually stream it, because I did actually play it a little bit as a kid. I must have borrowed it from a friend or someone who claimed to be a friend. But I didn't get very far in it because I didn't know what the heck was happening, right? And it was just like sort of frustrating. But now I understand sort of the mechanics behind it, and it's kind of an interesting idea. Like I'm intrigued by it, so I picked it up, and I'll probably stream it at some point. But and the Japanese version of it has like 2 other levels that were just not used in the North American version. I think they maybe ran out of space or something like that. So some of the games turned out to be different. So the thing with Dragon's Lair, the reason why the Japanese and the European versions are arguably better and run faster is because they are built on a different memory mapper. So the North American version was somewhat more limited, and probably there's also some like programming things in it too that they like fixed after it had come out here. But they're on like a little bit more advanced boards. So some of the games ended up being like shortchanged when they came out over here because they just didn't have like the same. They were just like had to, that's why our version of Contra is not as good as the Japanese one. Stuff like that. So extra limitations, I guess, just for cost effectiveness. Or maybe they just didn't think would do that well here. That did not do it. Okay. Weird. I gotta blow this thing up. Hold on a second here. I regret not picking up Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde back when it was less than $1, right? I bought it because it looked like it was kind of on the upswing as well. Like, I think I want to say I paid like $15 or something like that for it. I didn't want to spend a lot on it, is the thing. And now it's going for more. Yeah, and Famicom disc game conversion. Yeah. Yeah, good idea, bad execution. Yeah, still collecting for it on the side. Awesome, Omega Ace. The other thing is that in Japan, companies could manufacture their own chips. In America, all the chips were manufactured by Nintendo of America and third parties. Yeah, that's true. Dr. Jekyll is about 20 plus now. I thought it was going for more than that, but it's still a lot for a game that, you're probably not going to enjoy. I kind of want to play more of this just to see, like, what else they throw at you, but I don't know if I'll ever get past mission 3 at this rate. Oops. Where is this thing? It's all bridges. Oh, right, I meant to try the smoke, right? I just don't know if I'll be able to see the turrets with the smoke up, but I'll give it a try. If I can target them and then use the smoke, and then... So maybe. I'll give it a try. I got one of the turrets down. Here we are back at mission 3. Let's see how we do here. Okay, so this thing uses... Okay, I get it now. Okay. Huh. You're all the way over there. I'm going to take a shortcut. Yeah, we'll try the smoke screen. Hard to lock onto this thing. Let's do this. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, never mind. Taking a lot of damage there. I'll go over here. Pause for a second here. Hey, Waves, just one turret isn't enough. You have to get at least 2 turrets. Are you speaking from experience, or you're just you're just saying that? Had to go try out the Japanese and Euro Dragon Slayer games, as I always thought they were just like the US version. Wow, right? Right, Dyer? Right? I was similarly baffled today playing it. I was like, this is actually like an okay game now. Yeah, I mean, they are still just as hard, but it is like playing another game, right? Yeah, it's really interesting. I think on a consumer level, that makes sense that all the cars were unified over here. Different car colors and shapes must have confused some Japanese parents. I wonder how people thought about that over there. Here being facetious, Waves, that's okay. I kind of figured. But I'm glad to see you. How are you doing? I'm not really sure how to like dodge shots. Oh man. Okay, I gotta go heal now. Whether I want to or not. We'll blow this thing up first. And then I'll go refuel or whatever. Didn't think such a thing was possible, right? It's so weird. It's so weird. It's just a totally feels like a totally different game. Like it actually at least feels like, okay, like the controls are not the problem. You're not fighting the controls in that game, and then you just still have to memorize, you know, the traps and the enemy patterns and things like that. And you still have like limited lives and whatnot. Although supposedly there's like a code where you can get. So I need to go over here. There's like a code where you can get like 30 lives or something in there. And I looked to see if anybody had like done a ROM hack or something to kind of reinstate that stuff to the North American version. And really, I think you're just expected to play the European version of it, which is maybe not quite as fast as the Japanese version. I think I saw somebody say that the Japanese version was maybe a little bit too fast, and then so maybe the European version is maybe 40% faster than the North American, but then the Japanese version is 66% faster, and that might be too fast. But I don't know. All right, we're gonna go fuel. Hate to refuel so early, but I have no choice. Working on a commission for a logo after watching Beeline 3 hours of Parks and Rec with my wife. It's been a good night. Oh, good. That's great. Yeah, you do really nice work, Waves and Games. If anybody's looking for logos and overlays and things like that, you could do worse. Which I guess doesn't sound like much of a compliment, but like I can make overlays, and I have done overlays for folks like Comic Man and Dyer, but you know, I'm not the greatest. Like Waves and Games does some really cool like animated overlays and things, which I kind of want to learn how to do those. Which I'm assuming they're just like animated, either short animations or I don't know if they're like animated GIFs or whatever. But anyway, kind of want to mess around with that at some point. Have a little bit more pizzazz. Hey, I'm doing okay here. Like if I can get rid of that other helicopter without taking too much damage, I might be able to take on the bridge. Could do worse. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to come out that way. Hold on, let me pause here. Hey, Smashmaster, welcome. Oh man, that's so good. I'm so glad to hear that. Today was the first time I got to see my son off oxygen in the NICU. Oh man, I can't imagine how stressful that is. Well, I can't imagine how stressful it is. I used to work for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and I saw so many kids in the NICU, the pediatric NICU, and the PICU and the NICU, and it's heartbreaking. It's hard to not be able to touch your child, and you just kind of have to watch. But I'm so glad. I hope that things are good. Hey, NES rocks. How are you doing? Still lurking? Gonna lurk as I'm still awake? Awesome. Thank you for coming by. How are you doing? Welcome. Have you played this one before? I feel like you've probably played like most games at some point. I'm enjoying this for the most part. I'm having some trouble with one of the bosses, but I think I did pick this up because it had come recommended from the Indie Gamer chick, and I do trust her reviews. But I thought it looked cool, from what I saw of it. But then to actually be playing it, this isn't normally my kind of a game, which is usually platformers and stuff like that. But I am surprised that I'm enjoying it as much as I am. Okay, so we're going to take on this bridge again somehow. Got to figure out how to do that. I'm going to try using the machine gun on the turrets, which seem to work. And then if things get bad, I will switch to the smoke screen and see if that helps. I'm thinking of doing a new logo for my channel when I have just some crap my old friend and I knocked up in 5 minutes with MS Paint. Sorry. Pregnant pause. Good night, Dyer. Thank you so much for coming by. And as always, enhancing the quality of the chat. It's really always nice to hang out with you and talk about this kind of stuff with you. And I do have to catch up on your videos, and everyone else should as well. So good night. Yeah, I love that you guys are here, because I know I stream very late, and I wish I could stream earlier in the evening, or during the daytime, more consistently, or really ever. And so I appreciate y'all staying up late and fighting sleep and shirking responsibility, probably, and just choosing to spend some time hanging out with us. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to fire at the turrets, and I'll use a smoke screen if I need to. All right. Okay, got that. Got that one. Got that. Is there anything else? And there's somebody over here. Okay. Did I get it? Is that still... is it burning? What's happening? It looks like I got it. Oh, we did it! Okay. I was just using the wrong weapon before. Alright. Progress. Don't really have any vision in mind. Not sure how much effort it would end up taking, so I might get back to one of you on that. Yeah, I don't know what kind of logo you're looking for. I'm not necessarily great with logos. If you can tell me specifically like what you want it to look like. But in terms of like envisioning a logo, I'm not necessarily the best at that. That takes a little bit more creativity than I normally have. But like overlays are pretty straightforward. At least the ones that I make are pretty straightforward. Like sleep has nothing on witnessing a bridge die. Hey, we actually made it to mission 4. I'm enthused about that. Let's see what lies ahead of us. Mission 4. Destroy 2 enemy fuel tanks. Map data to follow on location of enemy base. Okay. Good luck. Thank you. What color will the stage be? Green. Okay. Glad I stuck around long enough to see that. Now I'm out. Thank you. I'm glad you did too. This game came on my Nburnic and I never played it, but there's not a lot of games like it on NES, so I was expecting some more like combat. Yeah, this is actually pretty fun. I don't see a lot of games like this on NES because, like I was talking about, like there's like aerial combat games, and those are a little bit more stressful. They often have like time limits, or there's just they move a lot faster, and there's enemies constantly in motion, and this seems like a little bit more sedate and kind of manageable. The only other game that's kind of like this that I would recommend, and you might have, I don't know if you saw me streaming it before, but Star Luster is a Famicom only game, I guess. And that is like a space combat game. And that kind of is similar to this in some ways. And I think it's great. I really like it. There is there's like what is it? Defender Operation Destination Earthstar is kind of a space combat thing, but I don't think it's quite as good. But that was also done by the same guy who did this, Garry Kitchen. Burning bridges, taking names. Thank you, Jim. Sean Robinson, hi. Let's battle some tanks instead of kids. You know, he's not battling other kids, right? He's a kid, I guess, doing some battling. It's good to see you, Sean. How are you? You've been having some late nights lately. Yeah, it's always nice. Like, I really like that when somebody shows up in either my stream or other people's streams, that everybody's always like, hi, you know, it's like seeing a friend. I mean, we are seeing friends, even though many of us have not actually met in person or even spoken together on the phone. But it always is really nice when somebody comes in. What's the next game gonna be? Actually, I'm kind of not sure. I meant to look that up because I don't remember what the next one is. I think it is. Well, I'll look it up here real quick. Actually, I have it on my website, don't I? I'll just look it up there. Let's see. Bible Adventures is next. Next week, we'll be playing Bible Adventures. So, yes. Which is also a semi-recent acquisition. Looking forward to that. Also heard good things about it. Mixed things, but it looked interesting to me. Trying to get a lot done working on the VGS MegaCat collaboration. Oh, cool. Big post on the State of Homebrew. Excellent. Looking forward to both of those things. Too many communities where people don't acknowledge each other. So awkward. Yeah. I mean, it can get a little bit. Sometimes I'll just do like a blanket, like, hi everyone, as opposed to like, greeting everyone who I see in the chat. But as people come in, I usually greet them, individually. I should talk about that Virtual Boy. I still haven't done much with the Virtual Boy yet, Smash Master, because I received it. I haven't even been able to like turn it on to see what state it's in because I don't have a power supply for it. That's on order. Somebody's making a third-party one, and then we'll see. I don't have any games for it yet. Yeah. Been lurking. How's the game go? We finally made it mission 4th. We took out that bridge just now. Yeah. Bible event. Are you saying that? Oh no to Bible Adventures? I knew what I was getting into when I picked it up. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I need to take out those 2 power thingies, and I've got 2 tanks and a bunch of helicopters. You like this one? Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. What's up next for you, Omega Ace? I know you're doing a no death. You're gonna post your no death run of Castlevania Legends soonish, but what do you have on tap to play next? Because you just did Donkey Kong Country 3, which is a nice accomplishment. It's funny, I just watched the end of that stream today, actually, and you were so done with that game. Like, that last fight, you're just like, come on, it's still going? Like, you looked so just, like, done with it. You didn't even really look relieved when you beat it. You're just like, you checked out. Like, I'm just done. Like, that last fight was unnecessarily long. And you were playing with Derpy Kong, or whatever his name is. Okay, come on, Tank, where are you? I only have 1 smoke screen. Helicopter. this thing in range. Pause for a second here. Having a tough time. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Sean, I've been collecting from the various sources one big, hopefully definitive collection of homebrew Game Genie codes. Oh, neat. Very nice. That's pretty cool. Having a tough time deciding, to be honest. Hated the end of that game. Yeah. Might hook up the Sega Saturn and play through the Saturn version of Symphony of the Night. Oh, that's cool. DKC3 just is. It's not great. It's not horrible. It has some cool stuff, but it lacks the je ne sais quoi the first two games had. Go full out of left field and stream Sunset Riders. Those all sound fun. I've watched you play pretty much anything. I even watched you play Shadow Man, whatever. In some ways, I might like DKC3 more than DKC1. You might have to elaborate on that, Thumb, or you might have to do a video to elaborate on that, because I feel like you're probably in the minority there. I haven't played them yet. I've only played the first one so far. I was going to order some Super Famicom games from the J4U, the same place I've been getting my Famicom games, but now I'm not sure. I ended up actually ordering an EverDrive, Super EverDrive for it, for my Super NES, because I kind of want to play it on my CRT with, on hardware, and I know I can do, because I can't play my MiSTer on CRT, and I don't really want to get the extra stuff I need to be able to do that. So I can play it on the MiSTer anytime and stream from it, of course. But I'm kind of, if I have my CRT here, I kind of want to play a bunch of things just on the CRT. Like I think they look better instead of emulating like what they look like on a CRT. I need to blow this thing up. So yeah, ordered a Super EverDrive. Now that Crix is kind of back in production, well, I think he's about to get back into production. They moved their factory to west Ukraine, so that they can continue, producing EverDrives. And I just ordered like the cheapest SNES EverDrive that I could find, which is the X5, I think. I think I can probably take out these other things before I refuel. Possibly. Pause for a second here. There's quite a few differences, some new items, bosses, areas, played with hardware frame rate, turbo load times. DKC1 level design is kind of crude compared to DKC3. Boss fights in DKC1 require no strategy. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I'm not fond of how I get when I don't like a game, but I can't help how I felt. No, you can't help it. I used the analog out on the MiSTer I/O board to run component to my PVM. Yeah, I don't have the I/O board on my MiSTer. I have I don't have that, and I'd have to completely kind of rewire everything in order to do that. So I've got my SNES. If you kind of want to play it, I do want to pick up some more cartridges at some point. So I still might get some Super Famicom cartridges, but I'm also not that intent on collecting for the Super NES. Really, if I'm going to collect cartridges, I'm just getting NES. I've actually got a bunch of N64 carts that I picked up over the years, and actually I should probably sell them, honestly. I have a bunch of them, and I have the EverDrive now, and I don't really feel too compelled to collect for it, but the ones I collected are mostly the ones that you would want to have, I think, so I'll probably keep them. SNES, I have like only a handful of games, and I might want to pick up a few more, but but I don't necessarily want to build up a huge library of them, so thus the EverDrive. And then, yeah, I've got the MiSTer to play a bunch of things, Some people suggest I try the Sonic games again, pretty bad at them. Yeah, I do want to play Sonic. Yeah, Yes, thank you, Smash Master. Absolutely. Prayer for the maker of the EverDrive in Ukraine and the whole team, really. Because he's escaped. Crix escaped and is in Spain, I believe. But most of the team, I think, is back in Ukraine. Some people suggest I try. Yeah, so I still want to finish the first Sonic game, but I am not good at it. I'm not good at it. I think I just need a concerted effort, really, to do it. And I need to get better at those bonus stages. Sell my 64 carts to you. Is there anything you're looking for in particular, Waves? That's a good point, Smash. I generally don't sell my games, any of them, but if it's back in production, I might get one, but then getting rid of my NES games would make it, yeah, I think it's worth getting. SNES is ridiculous to collect for. Really wanted Super NT from Analog at one point, but MiSTer made much more sense. Yeah, I think the MiSTer does make more sense in general. The Super Famicom games, though, are pretty cheap, so I would probably get some of those maybe. Hold on, I'll run through my library real quick, my N64 library. Because I have them right here. I guess I can turn the camera on here. Let's see. Is that good? Yeah. So I have Super Mario 64 obviously over there. I have some of my manuals because I have, like, theoretically I still have a box for this. Donkey Kong 64, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Super Smash Brothers, Resident Evil 2. These are the games that I owned when the N64 came out, and I think I still have the boxes for them somewhere. I'm not sure. I have Paper Mario 64, but it is sealed and downstairs, so it's not up here with the rest of my games, but I have all the other games in this Hi-C Ecto Cooler box that I have. The Little Sloth. This guy is it's called what do they call these things? It's a warmie. So you put it in the microwave, and it for like a couple minutes, and it heats up, and then you can use it as like a heating pad, and they're adorable. And so my wife got this for me for Christmas. She has a monkey, and my son has a unicorn. And when he saw it in the store, he had been using her monkey. We called it the hot monkey when he had like leg pains. And so he saw it in the store, and he's like, I want a hot unicorn. So we had to get him like one of those unicorns. So yeah, I nuke my sloth. Yeah. So I think I have the box for RE2. I don't know where it is though. That's the problem. A lot of my boxes are I think they're in storage at my mom's place, but I couldn't find them the last time I was there. And she doesn't have a huge apartment, so I don't know where they are, but I would not have thrown them out. So unless that box disappeared somewhere, it's in her house someplace, her apartment somewhere. But I don't have a lot of boxed games. Like theoretically I have the box for Conquer 64 too, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, the games that I do have Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, and a lot of these aren't in good condition because I think I got this one from like Blockbuster. It has like a Blockbuster sticker on the front of it to protect the label. Donkey Kong 64, Jet Force Gemini, and I picked up a lot of these in the last like couple years, last 4 years or so. Shadowgate 64. I picked up a bunch of games that I thought I want to play. Army Men Sarge's Heroes. This came to me by accident. I ordered something else from GameStop, and they sent this to me. GameStop also had N64 games, and they were kind of cheap at the time. And plus, I had a bunch of discount codes and stuff, so I stacked them, and I got a bunch of games cheap. So here's RE2, Resident Evil 2. I'll see you, Richard. Thank you for coming by. Have a good night. Zelda Ocarina of Time. This might actually be my wife's. I think that's Cora's. Super Smash Brothers. That actually might also be Cora's. Quest 64. And what I need is I want labels, like end labels for these. Yes, Shadowgate 64. I hear it's not very good, but I liked Shadowgate on NES so much I needed to get it. Mischief Makers, because there aren't that many platformers on the N64, so I picked that up. Perfect Dark. Theoretically, I have this boxed as well. I don't know where the box is, though. GoldenEye 007. This one actually ended up becoming expensive like after I picked it up. It was starting to get expensive, and I ended up picking it up. Turok, Star Fox 64. So yeah, I really was intent on streaming more N64 games, and this was all before I got the EverDrive. So I probably could just offload all of these. Yoshi's Story. Castlevania. I picked this one up. I know mixed reviews, and the other Castlevania game for the N64 is supposed to be better, but it's also like hella expensive. Hold on a second here. The Army Men games are actually really fun. Yeah, that's why I ended up deciding to keep it. I was just like, all right, it seems like it was pretty good. Got a good deal on my Pokemon Red and Blue from GameStop. Yeah, no, they had some pretty decent games. And Quest 64 looks interesting. I haven't played it yet, but it looks interesting. So the thing with GameStop was I figured out, so it was like 5 or 6 years ago when I was first getting back into retro gaming, I had like a membership at GameStop, and they also had like a code, like a 16% off code. So I would stack like a 10% code and a 16% off code, and they had free shipping, and they had like decent prices for some games. So I figured that Tuesday to Wednesday is when they like updated their database with all their new games, and I just kind of like trawled on that and bought them, pretty much right away. And that's how I ended up getting a bunch of games for pretty cheap. So here we've got Wave Race 64. That one might have been an accident, or maybe I just saw it cheap enough and I heard that it was supposed to be good. My brother-in-law bought end labels for his N64 collection. I don't want to buy a whole set of them though, and that's the thing. Like, I didn't want to spend a ton of money on it because I only have like the games that I have like right here. Have Super Smash Brothers, not a fighting game. PS4 version of Shadowgate looks awesome. The remake version of it. Yeah. Hey, Stampede. Didn't I play BattleTank when Alphanumeric started the first time? No, I didn't have BattleTank when it came out. You do not get booted out for saying Wind Waker. I streamed Wind Waker here, and I actually really like it. So, by all means. Wave Race 64 is never an accident. Banjo-Kazooie. Just figured. Seemed like one of the games you should have. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I think I might have gotten that one back in the day because it was cheap. Here's Conker's Bad Fur Day. This is the actual only N64 game I've ever completed. This Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, and this one also says it's a property of Blockbuster. And what else is here? Turok 2. I think I have PC versions of those now. And another copy. Oh, no, this is Mario Kart 64, and this one's actually probably Core's as well. So that's it. That's my N64 collection. That's all I got. And then I've got the EverDrive for everything else. So I did intend to stream these when I bought them, and I haven't streamed N64 yet, but I still will. I think that's still the intent anyway. At some point. So I want like a nice N64 drawer for these, which I know you can get, but I don't have one. So it's $5 for the complete US set. All right, I'll look for that. Playing Ocarina of Time on 3DS lately. Yeah, I think the 3DS that's how I beat it, and I liked it. Thank you, Stampede. I like it too. Thank you, Omega Ace. Yeah, I felt like I picked up all the ones that I would actually really want to keep. Thank you for coming by, Smash Master. Again, good luck with your son, and keep us posted. I hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you. Good night. Let me put these away. But that's right, I have yet to actually finish even Mario 64, because at a certain point, Super Mario 64 started to feel like work. So I have 42 stars on it, and I think I might finish it. I have it out over there, because I might plug that in and finish it at some point. Trying to get past the guards of the Hyrule Castle. My N64 collection is a whopping 10 games total. No wrestling games, not a true N64 collection. Yeah, and I just ended up getting the EverDrive in the last Black Friday sale, and I got the cheap version of it. And I figured that was cheaper than trying to get like the other Castlevania game. And then there's other games that I want to play, like the Gauntlet game seems pretty cool on here and stuff like that. So I'll probably just have that small N64 collection and be happy with it. But if you're looking for anything in particular, waves and games, and I can help you out, then let me know, because I'm not feeling too beholden to any of these games. EverDrives have really changed. You know, the oh man, 2 of them at a time. That's a little bit rough. NES is really the only console that I have like a really deep nostalgia for and want to keep collecting for it and buying games, and even the Famicom games now I'm starting to pick up. Kind of a tangential nostalgia for those. Oh shoot, I'm gonna die. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Go. No, turn around. Oh god. Go, oh boy. Wow. Okay, hold on. Go over to the NATO thingy. Good lord. Go heal, because if they hit you once, you're dead. You're dead. Whew. That was very, 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 very close. We're just going to heal. Gauntlet Legends is awesome. You're in love with EverDrive Thumb. I know you were skeptical about it, or you weren't sure about it, but they're pretty great. Used to have some good N64 games. My brother's friend took them years ago. Man. Considering an EverDrive for the Sega Genesis. Now you have the NT, right? I mean, the Genesis, the Mega SG or whatever, because I know you can sideload things on there with a firmware update. But I mean, I'm still considering at some point getting a Master System, like an actual Master System, if I can find one for a good price. But then I would also want the Master System EverDrive, or the Master EverDrive. I don't know what they call it, because I'm probably not gonna start building up another library of cartridges. But I don't have a convenient place to plug a Master System into my current setup. It will not fit in my entertainment center, or the IKEA shelves that I have over here. So I am less inclined to commit to Master System stuff. And honestly, I mean, I've been collecting a lot. Oh dear. Collecting a lot, but I don't have time. I have not had time to play a lot of these games, even stuff on my MiSTer. So I need to sort that out, really. Okay. Gotta get this other tank. Actually, I'll go this way. What the heck? Oh no, it's a mine? Those look like mines, but they're not on my map. Oh no, they're not on my map. I do not see mines on my map. Oh man, I am in really bad shape here. Oh man, I'm dead. I am dead. I'm gonna be dead soon. Okay, I got him. We're in really bad shape. Okay, I have to get over there. How did those mines... I don't even know how those mines got me. They were not on my map. Alright, here, let's see here. Might look to see how much EverDrives go for, get one for NES, like that, maybe for some other systems I have. Yeah, I don't know if the N8, the regular N8 is still around. You can usually get that for about $75 or $80. I think you can get it at everdriveme.com or whatever. If you can wait until the Black Friday sale in November, you get 20% off. The N8 Pro is a little bit pricier. I think it's worth it. I use it all the time. It's great. Get a Sega CD, the EverDrive costs less, right? There's some audio issues with Sega EverDrive, really. Yeah, I mean, I can play that on my MiSTer. I think I have I have Snatcher loaded up on my MiSTer. Need to play it sometime. So many games to play. So little time. Alright, so we gotta figure out how to do this. Is this another bridge? What am I attacking? Oh, I'm attacking these things, I guess. Ah, dead. Okay. Game over. Tank destroyed. Is that my last? Okay, I can continue. Might as well. Oh man, it's 12:20 already. All right, this is gonna be the last go. Let's see how we do here. It's just game over, man. Game over. Pro has 99 save states is a big difference. Yep, and it's faster loading times and larger ROM files, larger files and more files per folder. It's got some nice things. I still have my old EverDrive because I don't, like I said, I don't tend to sell cartridges. I don't tend to get rid of things. I ended up keeping my EverDrive as well. So I have one down in the other, the media room for my AVS, and I have one here for my regular NES. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? This definitely gets harder as more tanks team up on you at a time. Definitely harder. But I think it's kind of neat. Like, I could definitely see myself just deciding to play this, once in a while. When you're in the mood for something a little bit more kind of chill. Wow. So you're just gonna be kind of slightly out of range there, huh? They're getting more, like their AI is changing too. Like they're a little bit harder to hit. Okay. Gotta wait for the EverDrive Pro to be back in stock. Yes, and they should be in stock soon. Oh dear. Slow down. Turn around. Where are the helicopters? They're totally attacking me from behind. Oh man, oh man. Almost dead, almost dead, almost dead. I guess I can use my smoke screen or something, right? I gotta go over here and just heal. Whoops, hold on, hold on. Slow down there, cowboy. Pro supports larger. Yep. The only one worthy of note is Metal Slater Glory, and there are a couple of ROM hacks. Mega Man CX, I think, and Zelda, Legend of Zelda, like Overlands. I think those are the only other two that are too large to play on the regular EverDrive. Never thought I would use 99 save states for a single game, but I have. Well, when you started doing the speed running, Yeah, so it's 90. It's 98 per game now, isn't it? Right? Because so they did a really cool thing with the save states on the EverDrive, where if you override a save state, the old save state automatically gets placed in the last save slot. So if you accidentally override a save state, you can recover it. And I think that's really clever. So you do lose one save state, but out of like 99. I think that's a neat idea. Let's go over here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this game sometime and see if we can beat it. Clearly, this is gonna take a little bit more effort than I thought. So they come up behind you more in these later stages, and they're totally attacking you when you can't see them. And they're just more aggressive and elusive, and I'm almost out of weapons, so that's gonna be great. Oh man, okay. This is bad news. Wow, I'm almost dead, so that's awesome. The most I've done that's an awesome feature. Yep, the most I've done for a single game were 8 or 9 saves back when I was practicing for part for the Castlevania Chronicles. That werewolf is mean, yeah. If the game has multiple save files, I usually just create one file, and then if I want to start from, you can delete that file. I usually start a new one. Depends on the game. Yeah, sometimes I back up my save files too. But often, if there's like multiple save slots, like one of them usually is my wife's, and then one of them's mine. Sometimes I'll back up the main one to a third save slot, and then I'll start a new game, or a new game plus on like the first save slot or whatever. It depends. I don't think I'm going to be able to take those helicopters out before I get blown up. So this is going to be a very short-lived stream, the rest of it. Can't speedrun games based on a collection mostly. The Contra and Castlevania collections have bad lag. Do they really on what are you playing it on? Because I thought Castlevania wasn't too bad. I played Bloodlines on that, and I thought that was okay. But normally I would probably prefer to play it on like hardware for sure. Hey Hector, how are you? Welcome. So yeah, we're almost done here because I'm almost dead. I've got 2 more enemies to go plus the boss, so we're not going to clear mission 4. Not a chance. Well, I guess there's a chance, but not much of a chance. And I did heal already, right? I used it up. Oh, and it moved. I just jumped out of the way, and oh, yeah, they're harder to hit now. It's kind of nice though. Like I enjoyed this game enough that I kind of don't mind that it has like some teeth to it. So if I come back to it, it'll be a decent like challenge. Oh, we got that one out of the way. Don't get me wrong, the collections play great, but compared to emulators, I notice a difference. Yeah, that makes sense. It could just be, I mean, I guess it depends on what you're playing on too. Like your TV's introducing some lag to them. Plus the Bluetooth controllers, like depending on what you're playing them on. Like if you're playing on a Switch, yeah, there's a lot of things. Mega Man collection has problems. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I haven't gotten some of those Mega Man collections. So I'll probably just play them on either the hardware or like MiSTer. And anyway, I'm getting a little bit tired and it's kind of headachy. I don't think that has anything to do with the game, but I'm dead. So there we are. All right, that was fun though. I'm liking this. I'm liking this, and I recommend it. If you thought it looked fun, it was. Check it out. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I think I'm gonna probably go try to watch Picard and head to bed. Have that collection on Switch and PC. I've had no issues either. Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, it was fun to hang out with everyone. Thank you so much for coming by for another Wednesday. Thank you, Chum Nasty. Thanks, Jim. Thank you, Waves and Games. I will be back on Monday, I think, with Battle Kit 2. I'm feeling better about the game now that we've got a little bit of forward progress and momentum going. And then Bible Adventures next Wednesday. And possibly, I don't know if I'll fit another stream in this weekend, but I might try like Sunday night or something, but probably not because I've got some other stuff to work on. But I'll want to do some more streaming while I can before the deadlines kick in earnest. Thank you, Thumb. And thank you, Hector. Freaka 4, Omega Ace, Zombie. Thank you so much. Yeah, this was good. So we got mission 4 out of 10. I'll give it another try. I'll give it another try sometime. Good night, Eldiner. See you all in my darkest nightmares. Ooh, Bible Adventures. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Cool. So yeah, take care, everyone. I don't know if Omega Ace is streaming on Friday night, but if he is, I'll be there. And well, actually, will I be? I may not be, because I think we're doing Easter stuff this weekend. But I'll try to drop it if I can. Down for that adventure. All right, I'm starting to fade, guys. I'm gonna go. Oh, you are streaming? Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing what you're gonna stream then. Cool. And check out Omega Ace's stream on Friday night then. Alrighty. Take care, everyone. Good night. And again, thank you very much. Take care, okay? Bye-bye. Good night, Alphabesties. Or Power Team. Good night, Power Team. Alright, we'll try these things out on. See ya. Bye.